Good morning. It's just another day. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Cinnamon, egg mode. Yeah, might be an error. Might be an error. Ouch, ouch, wow. That morning sun. Let's see if we can block it. It's coming in from right there. Try to see if we can block that sun just a little bit. Just a little bit. So it's not just like overpowering. That morning sun. Good morning. Good morning. So, Xbox original games, old school ones. Ones that I really enjoyed playing growing up. We got SpongeBob Lights Camera Action Pants. Brute Force. What else is there? Prince of Persia, The Warrior Within, some of the other ones. Warrior Within was so good. Bloody goodness. Azarac. That was a great game. Some other good games. Yeah, but no. There's a lot of things that I enjoyed playing growing up was these old school nowadays. This is like what I grew up on kind of games. We can also talk about old games. We got DS games, Game Boy games. Grew up on those too. Did anyone remember having the cartoon collection packs for the Game Boy? I used to have the Cartoon Network and the Nintendo one. Nowadays it's worth money, so I wish I held on to them. But it came with like some episodes of SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Codenamed Kid Next Door, Ed, Edd n Eddy, all on a game chip. Episodes, full episodes. There were some about Yu-Gi-Oh too, but I never had those ones. And it sounded a little funny because I just woke up. It's morning. Good morning. Have to be at work as soon as I wake up. As soon as I start the day. Projected hours 61.30. Pay 15.00. Profit $919.50 before tax. after tax, roughly $800. And that's my estimate for this next paycheck. Math. I did all this math before. I used a calculator, so I didn't just boop boop in my head. I used a calculator. Calculator. I still haven't beat that game. Calculator. It's tough. Anyone ever beat Calculator? Oh no. Dead. Like me. Advance Wars. Now that was a great game for the Game Boy. You got the remastered one for the Switch. Been playing that. It's fun to go back and do that again. Kinda want to challenge people. Test my might. Finish it. Mortal Kombat. Fatality. Stick it up their ass. Yeah. So yeah, no. A lot of good old games. Mortal Kombat was one of my favorite ones growing up. Mortal Kombat vs. DC got a lot of slack for not having enough violence in it, but it was actually incredibly fun growing up. I like to see the different heroes actually versus like Scorpion, Sub-Zero, all those random bullshit. And it was nice to see them come back in Injustice and more references in Mortal Kombat. Just seeing those characters reemerge. Yeah, no, it was that was my childhood growing up, was these games. Oh, looks like we got some people in. Hello, Mira, Kitten, Oreo, Cream. Hello. Brute Force. Anyone ever heard of Brute Force? Now that was a mean game. Tell you what, the story was compelling in its own way in some aspects. Even having one of the enemies of the, like, who you're fighting being part of your team really showed, like, another aspect of who you're fighting, that they're not totally evil in an aspect. Like, it's not just a race of bad guys. That there are good ones amongst them. Other good games. Anybody remember any good games from back then? Early 2000s. That's what I'm talking about. Early 2000s. Like Halo 2. That was nice. Bringing in dual weaponry. The hunter showing up like first level. As soon as you... it breaks down the door, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Good old days. Grand Theft Auto was pretty funny back then. It's now becoming more of a serious take, I feel like. But back then it was willing to lean heavier into the comedic side of things, which was interesting. Yo, Braden. Hello, hello. I stream on Twitch as well, in case you guys are wondering. Whoa. So it fell. You stay. Yeah, I stream on Twitch too. I do gameplay, which is pretty nice. Marvel Rivals. I got a total of 915 games. So I play about them all. About everything. Major gamer. I'm at work currently, just waiting for customers to pull up, and I can go help them out. Talking about shit. Because most of my day is just sitting in a booth. Literally. But I get paid for it. $15 an hour. That's not bad at all. My screen lagging like crazy. It could be my internet connection too. I'm using work Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi from work. So that could be the case. Yeah, $15 an hour. Hang out in a booth. Play video games for one. Got a Switch. Smoke. Just gotta talk to customers. Get tipped. Pump gas. So it's underrated. If you really don't want to do much and get paid minimum, pump gas. Currently, let me break down my numbers. This is my upcoming paycheck. I'm gonna be making 61.30 hours, right? Okay. I get paid $15 an hour, right? Actually, technically 15.50, so $15.50. But I like to round down. That way I always make a little bit more than I think. But let me go back to it. So I make $15 an hour. I'm gonna get 61 hours and 30 cents, right? That comes up to $919.50 after tax or before taxes. And that goes to roughly $800 after tax. Roughly $800 after taxes for 2 weeks of work. And that's just some rough math for you. Math in it. No, that's more precise math. Very precise math. The rough part was after tax. Yeah, but you can do it too. I guarantee you. It's easier than it looks. And so roughly that's $1,400 every 2 weeks. Or no, a month. Sorry. Kerfuckled my words. That's roughly $1,400 a month. Which is good. I can pay my bills. I can treat my girl well. I can eat good food. And that's about it. And buy video games. A shit ton. And then my girl does about the same. On top of that, she does art and makes a good amount of money doing art. In fact, she makes more money than me when she does art. No, living a dream was be a multi-millionaire. Don't have to work for your money. I gotta work for it. See, I lived 14 years of my life on the streets, homeless. At the age of 8 years old, I grew up homeless on the streets. It took working lumber and fast food 16 hours a week, 7 days a week. Not 16 hours a week, 16 hours a day, 7 days a week to afford my apartment. It takes a lot. Sometimes you have to build yourself up as a man. Remember that. Other people ain't gonna do it for you. Nobody will. Unless you come from privilege. But if you have nobody behind you, nobody, that's when you gotta step up. That's when you have to. Like I said, you can step up, like me. You can do anything you set your mind to. Anything. Absolutely anything. If I can spend 14 years of my life as a kid, and as soon as I become 16, get myself a job, get working, doing lumber and fast food 7 days a week, 16-hour days, and get myself an apartment, I believe you can do anything you can set your mind to. If your body is physically capable and your mind is willing, you can structure yourself to do these things. Readjusting camera. Too much glare. I'm gonna fix that glare. Yeah, you could be in the NFL. You see, my brother did football. My brother did the same as me. In fact, he did a little better than me. He played at the Oregon Ducks Stadium one time. You can do anything you set your mind to. Anything. You can be in the NFL. Sure, my brother was a big shot, but he didn't really try hard enough. We all can try hard. And he didn't really think that was going to be his future anyway, so I don't judge. I don't judge. He did good. My Jesus has told me I just have to be better than him in any way possible. That is 100% true in some way. And in some way, I hope that all parents hope for that. That they want their kids to do better than them. To be an improved version of them in some kind of way. No one wants to be stagnant. Nobody wants their family to be stagnant. You want better off for your children than you had yourself. And that makes them a good parent. To at least understand and realize that, that's a good parent move. Yeah. Peace. So yeah, no. Things are changing in life. But no, there's been a lot of games back from my old days. My old days of what I used to play that I loved. Like SpongeBob Lights Camera Action Pants. That was such a fun game. Pretty much Mario Party, but SpongeBob. They did it well too, in my opinion. Other fun games for Xbox. Come on, any ideas? You're all probably too young to remember any of them. But yeah. I play a lot of games for Switch too. DS, Game Boy, Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Got a total of 982 games total on Xbox. about 124 games on Switch, about 32 games on PlayStation, and about 64 games on PC. Sonic 06 is good, actually, in my opinion. There was some parts of it that was fun, other parts not. I did like the introduction of Silver. His telekinesis was fun. Shadow. The graphics back then were actually astounding to look at compared to other graphics back then. But no. Sonic 06. Classic. Sonic Heroes. Now that was a good one. Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes. No, seriously. That was a great game. Sonic Heroes. If you want to look up something, just like hop off this stream. Just do it. Hop off this stream. I don't give a fuck. Hop off the stream and look up Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes is amazing. I love Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes is the best thing ever. Best Sonic game ever to come out. If they come out with a new Sonic Heroes with like Sonic Frontier graphics, we'll be golden. Literally golden. Atop the pyramid of gold. Gold. Golden. I would love to see it. Just the multiple teams, free roaming. It'd be so beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. Imagine Sonic Heroes, but with more of Sonic Frontiers gameplay. So you get all of the different teams, all the different aspects of Sonic Heroes, but it's an open world and with better graphics like in Sonic Frontier. I just love that idea. Anyone else enjoying this morning? It's a beautiful morning. Sunshine. So, yeah, no, Sonic the Hedgehog. Who doesn't like a good old Sonic? Some ladies jogging. Hello, ladies. Probably couldn't see that from here, this angle. Cute girls. Gotta look at the cute girls. Give them a thumbs up for being cute. Yeah. They can't go call me no more, sadly. Got myself a girl. So not sadly. Happily. Cheerfully. Yeah. Other good Xbox games from back in my day. If I can think of any. Can you guys think of any good Xbox games? I'll let you know if I played them. We'll talk about them. That's how you know we both played them. We'll talk about them. But I played so many. Rise Hell. Ooh. Where you kill little cute Smurf-like creatures. Turns out those little Smurfs are Nazis. Nazi Smurfs. Yeah. That was a good game. Any other games you guys know? Come on. Back your days, my days, our days. We're going to be here for 6 hours today, guys. 6 hours. Look, we've been here for 25 minutes so far. 6 hours is today's goal. Just chilling for 6 hours.
I'll go look for it right now. And the electric status. Yeah.
Gotta check on some stuff.
It says it's out of paper. It says paper out. It needs more paper.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Running across the street. I hate sneezing. Did paperwork. Important. Paperwork. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome back. So yeah. Talking about the good old days and the good old names and good old games. Favorite TV shows growing up? Come on. Me, Courage Cowardly Dog, Codename Kid Next Door, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Ben 10. Adventure Time. Those were some of my favorites growing up. Eventually grew into liking Steven Universe and Amazing World of Gumball a little bit more. TV show that I thought was absolute brain rot cancer was Uncle Grandpa. That was just terrible. 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 Terribleness. Yeah. We're going to be here all day, people. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Math. I like good old math. Love it and hate it. Shows you how poor you are. Love to see it. Yeah. Living the dream. I am. Check it out. It's the dream. This is the dream. And I am the dream maker. Ask and you shall receive. Any question and I know the answer. They call me Mr. Sandman because my jokes put you to sleep. Who wants to hear a funny? I know many a funny. I need one person on saying they want to hear a funny joke, and I will tell a funny joke. Who wants to hear that funny joke? I will tell a funny joke if somebody asks for it. Come on, somebody just needs to say, hey, tell me that funny joke. And I'll be like, okay, here's that funny joke. They'll be like, yo, funny joke in my mouth hole. And I'll be like, okay, here it comes. Stand right there. I'm squeezing it out. Slowly. Just like all good jokes. Come on, I just need one person to say, please, 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 Pump Daddy C, give me a joke. And I'll be like, yeah, Pump Daddy C is here to give you a good joke. Come on, just one person asking for a joke, and I will deliver. It'll be so funny, you will shit yourself. It'll be so funny, you'll shit somebody else. It'll be so funny, somebody will shit you. I shit you not. Now, I just need one person to ask for that funny joke, and I'll let them know. I'll tell them it. I'll tell them that funny joke. Just need one person to ask for it. Ask and I shall deliver. I shall deliver you from Jesus into the hands of Xbox. That's what would happen. Xbox, here I come. I cometh unto thee. Wait. That's a weird sentence. So, I just need one person to ask for it. Just one. If somebody at all asks for it, at all, I'll do it. I'll do it. Just one person. Who's ready for the trick? Tasty. Yeah. Hello, party people. Welcome. Yeah. So. How's it going, gorgeous? Snip, 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 snip. Invisible haircut. Like I said, we just need one numo. One person. And whoever that may be. And I will tell that funny joke. So ball-busting hilarious, you'll bust their balls. So ball-busting hilarious, somebody else will bust your balls. So ball-busting hilarious, you bust everyone's balls. Now stop breaking my balls. Bouncy balls. Now, as I was saying, I just need one person to ask, and I will tell that funny joke. If nobody asks for that funny joke, I won't tell it. Nope. Okay, no funny joke. Let's go back to Xbox talk. Last week on Xbox made the terrible decision of becoming a PC gaming console. Now, they're bowing out completely of the console wars. Before you know it, things are over. Yeah, no. But it becoming compatible with Steam is pretty cool. The fact that it might just be outplaying the Switch 2 here soon is nothing near but impressive. The Switch's gameplay market in the entire hold shares is gonna go down. Nobody gives a fuck about Nintendo anymore. They suck. guys can see what I'm playing. You are not the only one who likes Sonic 06. Just want to say that.
Leave it to me.
I'll check it out here in a second, my love. And no, you're not the only one who still likes Sonic 06. I appreciate some good Sonic 06 myself. The good old 606 Sonic Underground.
Hyper repair!
One to go, bro.